Hi, welcome to the Museum of Wayne County History. I'm Larry Ann Evans, the executive director here of this beautiful museum that preserves and disseminates the history of Wayne County, a small county in upstate New York, in the Finger Lakes region of New York, actually. Shall we go inside? So, the Museum of Wayne County History was actually the Wayne County Jail and Sheriff's residence from 1856 to 1960, so we still have the jail cells. Let's go inside. This was also the only place where a man was hanged. His name was William Fee, and in 1860 he killed an unknown woman traveling through Clyde, or at least he was found guilty of it. Would you like to go inside of a cell? Not only do we have one cell block, but two cell blocks. This one doesn't have the ceiling poured in to separate the men and the women, so you can see that it was actually tall enough to actually hang a man. The kids especially like getting locked up inside the cells. I also have a pretty personal connection to this museum because here is my great-grandfather, Jerry Collins, who was sheriff here for 50 years. Which leads me to the reason of why we're doing this online fundraiser. We're fundraising because we have just recently built an archival building out back to store the immense collection that the Wayne County Historical Society has been collecting for 50 years. Many of the board members from the Wayne County Historical Society work on the Collections Committee. It's an extremely active committee. And recently they have been moving all of their off-site collections to go to the archival building. We are looking for finishing funds to make this building something that will preserve the history of Wayne County for another 50 years to come, and probably more than that. Over the last year, our collections committee has been getting the collections stored off-site, ready to move to our new archival building. So how long have you been involved with the Historical Society, Pat?
Over 10 years.
Mm-hmm. And has this building been like a dream of the board of the Historical Society for quite some time?
The archival building? Oh my goodness, yes. Yes, we wanted to get everything sort of on one location, one campus.
So Bev, how do you think you're going to get all these boxes out of here?
I have no idea.
How are you going to get all the boxes out of here?
Well, I'm hoping to get some volunteers to carry them down the stairs.
I guess
You can open the hat museum. We could.
We could.
Yeah.
Some of those.
So you guys back here are laughing. You seem to be having a good time in the midst of all these boxes.
Some boxes 5, and we don't only have two floors in our new building.
So did we get a sandwich yet?
Yeah. So it looks like you have
Three of these units on this moving track. On the track.
Yeah.
Right, you put 3 of them together, and then there's the crank system that we have to figure out how to install on the end. And when we have it done, the crank will be able to crank it. It'll move it back and forth. Yeah.
Some of the packing materials, and underneath is what we call our lift. It's going to go in the corner. It'll work electrically, and it'll move our collections from the lower floor to the upper floor.
So we should get 7 storage boxes in each row, and there should be 3 rows across in each section. Just room for 3. It's tight.
This is the way you want
This is the way I want the rest of it laid out. I'm not so much the front units, but these 4 back units.
Okay, all right. So this one here, those are going to come out.
Well, this will accommodate 7, but they're up high. It just has to hold 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that was all right. They're all individual, unless you need the extra shelf.
So much accomplished, so much more to do. Please help us with a donation. Thank you.